Yo.
Yeah.
Yo.
I really wanted to do it like
Give me 30 with the dirty 30.
It's open.
Let a nigga in. I'm only
Yes.
here for one thing. No, I'm not that innocent. Loose lip, fly talker, OG, Skywalker. Let the way she strutting them new G's that I bought her.
What's good,
Is there
Dallas?
any room for me? In between.
What's
Pick you up at
poppin'?
lunch hour. Treat you to the finer things. Uber XL to taste.
All right,
test
Mario.
is at the winery. Hey, you only do the vegan. That's fine with me. Hey, know you like the front, but don't lie to me. Baby, I can tell it from the jump. You was hiding things.
Hey, what's good? What's good? What's good? What's popping? Everyone out there, all our listeners, subscribers, you have now tuned in to Give Me 30, episode 025.
We finally old heads.
Let's go.
Yes, vets, we in there. And this is your host, Russ Maurice, a.k.a. the Black James Bond. And I got my co-host in the building, of course.
You already know who it is. We'll play 13. You dig?
And you know we keep a special guest on deck. She has blessed us with her presence. Miss Nova, how you doing?
Hello. I'm doing good.
What's good?
What's up? How y'all doing?
We're good. We're glad you can join us.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you for being here. For real. So before I get started, everyone, I gotta let y'all know that song at the beginning was some new shit. It's called "Who's That Creeping Out My Window" by J. Luce. Sorry if I pronounce your name wrong, bro. I don't know who you are, but I really fuck with that song. And that's featuring Coach Tev, man. Y'all know Coach Tev, right?
Hey, shout out Coach Tev.
Oh yeah, big shout out Coach Tev. Episode 23, right? I was about to say 24, but I was like, nah, that was
Jordan episode. I mean, not Jordan. Jordan episode.
Jordan episode. Shout out Coach Ted. And shout out our sponsors for episode 025. Brown Sugar Beauty LLC. As you see, I got my products right here. This is my favorite right here. The Butter for Him Ocean Views.
Ooh.
Right here. Fellas, y'all should take care of y'all skin too, man. We need to be, you want to smell good? Get some of this right here, for real. Go check it out. Go check it out. She's out, based in California, but I fuck with her a long way. I'm going to put her info in the description. Y'all go fuck with that. That's our sponsor right there. Ooh. So, without further ado, of course, we going to get right to this, man. So, Nova.
Yo, what's up?
As we know, you are a manager in the DFW artists, managing is hip hop the main?
Hip hop is the main. Kind of looking to shift more pop, R&B.
That's what's up. I like that. I like that you're trying to expand too. You know.
Oh yeah, that's always been my thing. Like coming up, it's just more like, okay, I knew rap is one of the easier, quicker ways to navigate, especially due to the way my community was, because I started off as a club promoter, all types of different stuff. So for me, like, hip hop was just kind of like what's in my face. I've always loved hip hop too, but I never wanted to box myself in.
How long were you a club promoter for?
I'd say I started promoting when I was a freshman in college. So I did that up until 3 years. I ended off whenever I came to Dallas, and I started working with a promo group called Villains, and we had like a really good run at Club Rumors for a while. Then after that, we had a couple more spots, and then I transitioned more into music. That's what's up.
And who knows, you might find you a Lady Gaga or something one day, you know?
Hey.
That'd be
that's dope. Like, for real, that's a bag.
So, Nova, where are you from?
I'm from Fort Worth.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's what's up.
Yeah, I was born in Fort Worth, Eastside Fort Worth, and after that, I moved out to Irving. Lived in Irving for about a good 7 years. Then I went out to Plano and went to high school.
Okay. So you've pretty much been in Texas your whole life?
Yeah, I'm a Texas girl for sure.
That's what's up. It's a Texas boy right here too. He's been in Texas all his life.
Where are you from?
I grew up in Denton.
Denton? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm in Louisville now, so like that's kind of close.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Y'all gotta forgive me about that. It's just crazy how small the world is, man. What, Louisville? I live in Louisville too. That's why
okay, cool.
That's why I'm tripping.
Hey,
like,
we neighbors.
what? I know that's weird. Like how close you end up actually being to people, but Anyways, so you grew up in Texas. I'm sure you love Texas, right? Have you?
Yeah, I love Texas, honestly.
That's
Like
what's
I've
up.
gone to other places and it's like I want to go home because we do have a lot of good stuff here. We have great food, good scenery.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. As
good weather too. I mean, when it's not
I was about to
bipolar.
say when
When
the
it's
weather?
not-
the weather stay bipolar.
Yeah, I know. That's the only. I won't even say bad part. It's the only like unpredictable part of Texas.
Exactly.
The only
Yeah.
I grew up here, but the only thing I like about Texas is the food.
The food, yeah, the food is honestly bomb.
It is, especially Texas State Fair, like that. Like for real, that's the best fair I've ever been to. And me being from Jersey, I love Texas, so I could totally understand being from here and feeling like it's time to go back home. Because I tell people all the time, no matter what happens in my life, I'm always going to have residence here. Like,
Yeah.
fucks
Nah,
with Texas.
I'm
the
ready
long
to get
way.
the fuck out of Texas.
I keep
I
saying,
feel you. Some
can't
people
relate.
different. Some
Can't
people
relate.
different.
I don't know. Like I wanna move somewhere else. I kind of want to go to like North New Mexico or Colorado, somewhere like that.
That sounds pretty cool.
So, what inspired you to start to get into the industry? And do what you do?
Well, it was more like, okay, what are you gonna do with your life? Like, you're about to graduate high school. What are you gonna go to school for? What do you want to do with yourself? And I had no freaking clue. But in high school though, like I would have like friends and they would have like little shows and stuff, and I would help them promote it and try to get people to come and support their music. And I would always like be on SoundCloud, like trying to discover like new SoundCloud artists. At the time, it was like Lil Yachty, like Playboy Cardi, more like 2014, 2015 time. So
Damn, it's been a minute.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's crazy how long ago that was already.
yeah, right. So like I just kind of got into like deep into like the SoundCloud scene and trying to figure out like, oh, okay, is anybody in Dallas doing this? So when I found like, oh, like there's an underground scene down here, I just started like going to the shows and getting intrigued by like the vibes that were there. And like at this time, this was like when like Gun was like performing a lot.
Oh,
whenever
yeah.
you had like what's that dude with the spiky hair?
Dang.
Emotional
I know
Zen.
Yes, I was about to say I know who you're talking about, but I just can't think of the name. Yes.
Yeah, like it was just like it was like that kind of wave during like this is whenever like Crit Life and everything was just like kind of going crazy, starting to really like make a stamp in the city. Like it was lit. So like that just kind of intrigued me all to everything. And then yeah, but originally I was like, maybe I want to go to school for like sports management. And my homeboy was just like, just do like artist management or something. Like you're already intact with like a lot of artists already, just like trying to support them, be their friend and stuff. So like just try it out more. So me being undecisive, I just went to school for business, became a promoter, and that lifestyle just kind of like led into everything for me.
Right. That's what's up. My bad. Was you about to say something?
No.
Oh. So I was gonna ask. So when you started doing everything, at what point or what happened where you were like, okay, yeah, this is for me. I'm definitely gonna do this artist management thing.
Well, at first it was just an idea, it was just a thought, and I was like, okay, what can I do to get into the industry or, get an artist? And at the time, like I started managing my cousin, and we're not like related. He's just more like my mom's boyfriend's like nephew. So he was in the music scene too, and he lived on the other side of the city from me. So just kind of like, okay, started pushing him. And like everything was going good. Like got him a lot of good exposure, got him booked a lot of shows. We went to LA, got him booked out on a show out there. And I just liked it. I just really enjoyed. Like I like being in control and being able to plan everything out and make sure somebody else is on top of their stuff. So it, like, I don't know, it just kind of was something that I just like doing from the jump.
That's what's up. I mean, you gotta love it to thrive in it. You know what I'm saying? And even though this is our first time actually like physically meeting each other, I could just watching you online, looking at social media and everything, and just how you interact with everyone and like your grind and all that. I definitely see the spark in what you're doing.
Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, for sure. And so what I was gonna say, leading to my question, my bad, totally just had a brain fart. But what's like your typical manager day? Like what is the day consist of for you doing that?
Really, it's just more as like for me, I give my artists a lot of creative freedom. So I'm not really day to day. It's more as like, okay, guys, create what y'all need. What do y'all want to do? Now, if you need something, definitely hit me up that you know that I can do for you. So pretty much. But as far as like the creative process, there isn't a day to day because I mean that's really the day to day right now. For me, because I'm still just with like up and coming artists, like so I'm just trying to help pave their way for them as they just like discover themselves and help develop them basically. So it's more as like a consulting, you know, just trying to see what they want to do, pick their heads, tell them different directions. Oh, I got this going. You know, if you want to do something, let me know. Or, all right, yo, Nova, I got a music video I want to do. Or, hey, I got a project I want to put out. This is my little budget I got for it. Okay, so then I can go up and map it all out for them as far as like a rollout.
Yeah,
so,
that's what's up.
Other than that, though, it's not really like too much day to day. It's more like a weekly thing that I kind of make sure I tap in with them weekly. Okay, what y'all trying to do? You know, just always trying to at least communicate with them.
Right.
More so like on the day to day though. I'm more on a day to day with my with the painter Kiki that I manage.
Okay.
So
that's what's up.
So yeah, I manage a painter Kiki, and she's more
shout out Kiki, man.
Kiki LaFleur, yes, shout out to her.
If she watching this, shout out to you.
She's
I need to see those paintings.
In.
I need to see that. I love artists. I love painters and you know people that to me like I won't say that's true art because of course music is true art too, but like it's just some paintings and shit I see. I'm like, how do you do it? Does that make sense? Like, yeah, I'm like that. I draw a little bit to like make clothing and stuff, but I'm that's not my shit.
Yeah.
At all. Like,
you ever see that one nigga like on Instagram who like put paint on his beard and shit and like paint shit?
It's
like,
definitely a creative process.
Yeah, like
it is. I have not seen that shit though. That's weird. Is it? It's good. Like they come out.
It
good?
turns out fire. Like he always paints it upside down too, and then we'll just flip it around. And like at first you're like, "What the fuck is that?" And he'll flip around. And you'll notice that it is
like,
somebody.
He's like psycho kind of. What has been like your favorite part of your job so far?
Really the networking, moving around, like getting my artists booked at shows in different cities or different states. That's pretty much like my favorite part, and I think that stems from me being a promoter, honestly.
That is fire too.
Yeah.
By the way, like I feel like as an artist, one of the most important things right now is just, you know, getting yourself out of where you're from. Definitely. That makes sense. Mm-hmm. Like performance show, getting yourself in front of these new fan bases and stuff like that so you can really create a way for you to travel and do some
definitely.
things.
Yeah, how do you go about like booking shows and stuff ever since the coronavirus and stuff?
I was just about to ask about that.
Yeah,
too.
with the shows for coronavirus, I mean, honestly, like I really just we're not doing shows. I mean, based on like my own artist protection too, like they're not really too comfortable on doing it, but we're not completely oblivious to it now. But at first, like it was just totally cut off. I mean, it cut off right before South by Southwest, which was going to be major for everybody in the music game right now. A lot of people are going to make money, or a lot of people were going to perform and stuff like that. So it really kind of put everything to a quick halt. So now it's just more as seeing who's throwing shows, what are the vibes like, is it even worth us getting booked to, you know, like what is the crowd going to be like, and is the building even enough for it to be a decent crowd and for people to still social distance and it still look nice and be nice and have people engage the proper way. So as of right now, it's not really so much being done, but for artists, I mean, there's another way as far as like online, performing online or getting on different like platforms to host that for yourself, to put them on their platforms and stuff.
Have you ever thought about doing like a little festival thing for your artists?
Oh yeah, like I've done a couple of shows, honestly. So put on shows all the time, but up until recently, I've been wanting to throw up a show just kind of to see like if I still got it, I guess you could say.
That's what's up.
Nothing wrong with that.
That's what's up. And the funny thing is, I was actually about to ask you, has your job gotten any harder in the last year because of COVID and everything? But just hearing from, you know.
Money making wise, yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, at the same time, no, because, during this time now, my artists have been able to focus on their craft and develop themselves and produce themselves to be one of the best out there. So.
Right.
How many artists do you have?
Currently, I manage 3 artists and a painter and a videographer.
That's what's up.
Yep.
That's what's up. Shout out all y'all. Her whole roster.
Shout out to my whole
Shout
team.
out to the Nova team, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. So for the artists that might be looking at this and be like, man, how do I get a manager like that in my life? What would you say to them?
Really just like work, stay consistent, stay interactive with anybody on your TL. Like a lot of my artists I've either found from them performing or I found from them on my TL just trying to be consistent. They're trying to work with me personally. For instance, like I said, I've met my cousin, so I mean that was just kind of like a given. Like, here, let me manage you. But my second artist that I managed, like I met him at a show, and he's from West Texas, and he got booked for a show out in Dallas, and he literally brought the whole club that was there was all for his crowd.
That's what's
so
up.
It's like for somebody to be 5 hours away, and you're bringing a packed club out with you. And everybody is turned up to your shit. You're making, like, they're turned up to everybody else's stuff, but nobody knows who this crowd is here for.
Right.
They're just here. And then once you get on stage, like, the whole club is up. So I'm like, bro, like, who are you?
Yeah, exactly. That's fire.
Where are you from? Like, that's the type of aspect I come from because, like, I'm not going to typically work with someone that says, hey, bro, look, can you be my manager? Like, first the hey, bro was already a done deal. Like, no. But...
Y'all hear that?
It happens. But like for me, like I have to really notice you. Like you can message me to say, hey, like I want to work and stuff like that. We can work like on some consulting, stuff like that. But as far as management, like that's a big healthy thing for me. So I'd have to really see your vision.
Right.
And see the work ethic, like see that you want this shit. So when I see that you want this shit and like you're working and it's consistent and you're putting money where your mouth is as far as like marketing and stuff like that, I'm definitely open to work.
So before the show, I know you're talking about owning a studio. Have you ever heard like anybody that came in your studio, they're like, oh, I really want to work with them?
Well, I don't own a studio. I work with the studio.
Oh, you work with the studio.
Yeah, but shout out Inner Circle.
Yeah, shout out Inner Circle.
But has there been any artists in there that I wanted to work with? There's a couple people out in there that I would definitely work with. Hand in hand, like Nike Boy Meech, I would definitely like to work with him.
Oh yeah, I've been seeing his name a lot.
Yeah, we got a lot of artists that's like in and out of the studio, honestly, especially like from out of Fort Worth. But yeah, so it's just a lot of people that's in there. It's kind of hard to say who I would want to work with in there because I mean, and technically we do all kind of work together, especially the ones that are in there all day, every day.
So this new decade, where do you see like the Dallas rap scene?
Honestly, as a whole, I see Dallas like really being the future. So like, I mean, everything, especially like Texas wise, like everything is coming to Texas. Like all industries are about to boom. So
I agree.
As far as music wise, everybody needs to get that in their head and everybody needs to get on board. Like, that's what I really feel like. Once everybody's on board and everybody is just working and grinding and not giving a damn about what the next got to say, we'll be straight. Like,
I agree.
We'll be straight.
I agree. And put the beef down. Put
Niggas
the
out
beef
here
down.
hot-headed as hell.
No, for sure.
I'm just like, bro, if we work to like, niggas work together. Like, I know niggas ain't trying to be friends with each other. I know. I get it. I get how it goes. Like, we ain't meant to all be friends. I get it. But like, the beef, I feel, is just hurt. Like it. I don't know.
I understand, but
I feel like how you
I
feel.
feel like at the same time, bro, Dallas is a huge city. Like, it's a
True.
lot of people in here.
True.
And just because those select few people want to always beef with each other, like, stop focusing on that shit. Like, focus on the people that's really out here grinding, showing that love. And regardless, like, man, I know a girl, shout out Breon, bro. Like, she literally has her own platform. She has great fans. Like, people literally like follow this girl, you know, like they fuck with her whole movement. And she throws shows, and on the show she places different types of artists on there. She gives people her own platform, where of course comes back on her as an artist, because I mean, it's her stuff, and of course she's gonna perform and showcase her music as well, so she's gonna gain more clientele. But at the end of the day, like, she's out here showing love to a lot of people. So instead of like faking, like, and trying to smile up in the next person's face because you don't like them and you want to work, just focus on the people that's already on some good vibes and push them and empower them to be that next up becoming person to push this negative shit to the way.
Facts.
I blame the internet.
Yeah. For internet people.
For real.
Trash.
Do you run Texas Top 20? Like, is that your?
My platform. Yeah.
Oh, okay. The reason why I asked is because, like, for your blog, for example, you really posting music, and I don't see you post a lot of beef. This person is fighting this person. This, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like,
And if we do, we probably don't know the people that are fighting. And
Right,
that's just
it's-
for like
it's-
engagement.
right? Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's something that's probably somewhere else too. Like,
Yeah.
it's not some. Oh, I just found that. You know, but
Mhm.
yeah, like I feel like that. To what you said, I blame the internet. That yes, like
it's because it's what the fans want nowadays. Everybody wants to see people beefing.
No,
and
for
that,
sure.
yeah, and that's I don't know. I guess because it's entertainment. It's like that car crash. You know, you got to see, but
It's good clickbait, but
Yeah.
other than that, I mean, it really doesn't get you far. So
like Nip says, stick to the real. Pay attention to the real motherfuckers. Blow them up.
That's why I had some respect
Yep.
for 21 Savage and Sauce Walker.
Yeah, I fuck with 21.
Oh yeah,
I
because you just gotta handle that shit. Like regardless of what it is, like people don't. I don't know what it is. People don't want to exchange words. They just talk to talk, don't talk to listen. And I feel like if more people just listened and talked at the same time, like we would get a little bit further.
for sure.
Most definitely.
Speaking of listening and talking, Clubhouse, the Clubhouse app, the controversial Clubhouse app. Everyone, I don't know if y'all out there on there yet. Are you? I know you don't really be getting on Clubhouse, right?
No, but I got 3 invites.
Are you gonna advertise your invites? I know you got Clubhouse. I be like, so I get on my friends thing and I'll look. You know how it shows you who's in what rooms or whatnot. It's you and like 5 other people. I pay attention to what rooms y'all are in because a lot of the other people they be in some bullshit. It'd be like, oh, our girls, blah. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about any of this. But to my question, what you think about Clubhouse? Is that beneficial to the artists today? If so, how? What you think?
It is beneficial to artists if you use it the right way. I mean, personally, like I always told artists that I invited, like, hey, if you're gonna get on this, like, don't follow all your friends and be in conversations
Right.
with all your friends. Because I mean, at the end of the day, like that's all your TL is going to be consisted of is whatever rooms your friends are in.
Exactly.
And I promise your friends aren't really on much shit that you're on. So personally, I would just say, hey, you know, go follow a couple people that you do watch like on your own TL and that are musically influencing or are on whatever something you want to gain knowledge from. Like go follow those type of people and get in those rooms and try to talk to them. And that's the only way it'll be beneficial nowadays.
Yeah, I got on Clubhouse one day and that nigga 21 Savage had me rolling. He was talking about how he'd eat his own shit for $20 million.
Oh my god.
20 million? Oh Lord. Hey, but like shout out to 21 Savage though, because he knows how to moderate a conversation.
Facts.
Like
That nigga funny as hell.
Yeah, shout out 21. He's definitely talented. He's just all around talented. Like
Oh, yeah.
I fuck with bro heavy too. Like I don't even think he is the best rapper in the world, but he fire.
Oh yeah.
Like I fuck with him.
Five.
But anyways, what's your Clubhouse? I'll tell everybody follow you on Clubhouse. Go fuck with you.
Yeah, go follow me on Clubhouse, DTX Nova. You can follow me on Instagram as well. And Twitter, but it's different from my Instagram. Real DTX Nova.
Right.
Period.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, y'all follow me on Clubhouse too. I think it's Russell Williamson, or no, I think it's Ace Maurice. I don't know. Y'all go follow me on Clubhouse though.
Yeah, and if you go follow him,
I was
you'll,
gonna say, how
you'll
they-
see my name at the bottom.
There we go. See, yeah, exactly. No, for real.
But
For
how
real.
are they gonna follow you if you don't even know your own name on there?
I just said it, Ace Maurice.
Well,
I
you
think
said
it's
you weren't sure.
Just look it up, Pete. If it's not that, then don't follow me, guys. Damn, I'm sorry. All right. Look, I'm getting too loud, y'all. They be telling me about my voice and stuff before the show, and yeah, I be getting too loud for y'all. But anyways,
Especially in these damn headphones.
yeah, I'm sorry. I hurt your ears too. My bad. So Nova, you watching Super Bowl tomorrow?
If I have some friends to watch it with, I don't know. Probably not.
I feel you.
I don't
feel you.
have friends. I
Stop.
don't. Everybody's like
Cat.
associates or like business type
We'll
of
have
people.
like a business Super Bowl party.
or like,
Stupid.
yeah, I could perhaps.
I might not be able to pay attention to it too much because tomorrow's my little boy's birthday. So
Oh, tell him happy birthday.
I got you.
That's what's up, yeah, man. Happy birthday to the little man. But anyways, I guess never mind about Super Bowl. I thought you might have been at least watching it, but hey,
Nah.
I don't have a choice either. Go Chiefs, go Tampa Bay. I'm a Philly Eagles fan. They ain't in it, so whatever. But what?
You know she a hater. She be hating on them Eagles.
Yeah, I know. We got Cowboys fans in the building, people, so you know how that goes. I'm sorry, y'all, but anyways, Lil Uzi. What the hell's going on with him, man? With the diamond and the implant?
Hey,
If you saw one of your artists do that, what would you think?
I saw a meme. I saw a meme was like, if he puts his shirt on the wrong way, he out of there.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, it just rip it out. Like, you just, like, one, I'm wondering how it even got, like, how did they do that? Like,
I don't even know,
and
bro.
why?
But
And 24 million?
I think that's cap. Do you believe that? Do you think that's $24 million?
I don't know. And I really ain't in his pockets like that. But
I
why
feel
the
you,
fuck
right,
would you
yeah.
do that?
Right. That's what why? It don't,
Because you gotta think he's gonna be remembered forever. And like they might not remember his music, but they're gonna be like, "Oh, you remember that one rapper that put the big ass diamond in his forehead?"
that's so
Bro,
dumb,
I'm
bro.
convinced that that's what jewelry is gonna be looking like in the next 20 years.
I hope not.
These new age rappers in 20 years are gonna be having all
Get
types
them.
of rhinestones implanted in their forehead.
Oh my gosh. You might be right too. And we're gonna look back at this episode
You
like,
say I called the future on God.
damn. Yeah, exactly. Like for real shit. But
Who you think was the one that really started the trend? You think it was Lil B or Sauce Walker?
Lil B. Wait, what? Why Lil B? I mean, I must not be on.
he talking about the implants?
Yeah. Lil B got one like years ago, somewhere like in his cheek or something like that. It was forever ago.
I don't know. To me, it's gonna be Sauce because he's the first one I've seen it with.
That's who me too. I didn't even know Lil B did that.
I didn't either until Lil Uzi pointed it out
Yeah, I thought it was Sauce, bro.
with the little teardrop.
Base God.
Well, last topic before we wrap this up, man, because I want to get into this. I don't even know if it's 100% true. I haven't heard a whole lot about it besides that few days on Twitter. Did you hear about the Tiny and T.I., like the sex allegations and all?
That was wild.
What you think about that? Like, do you think it was like a whole team of girls that were like, let's fuck them over, or you think it's true?
I really don't know. I am not the judge, the jury, or the verdict for none of that. Like,
I feel you.
I can't. I don't know. That's somebody else's job. But at the same time, I just think it's crazy how it all comes out at one point. Like,
right.
If that was the case, I just feel like y'all must have kind of liked it. I mean, if you just now saying it.
No, I feel you. I like no, we ain't victim shaming and none of that shit.
No,
or
none of that.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm right with what you talking about. I don't know if it's true or not either. And like you said, it ain't my job. So I just want to know how you felt. Like what you maybe thought. Maybe I might have missed something that you saw I didn't.
I mean, I've heard a long time ago that they were like on some real freaky shit, like T.I. and Tiny. But other than that, like I didn't hear about nothing. Who knows? I hope those girls didn't. I mean, and if they did, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I hope they didn't either. Just for history purposes, you know, like T.I. is pretty iconic for the rap scene, and if this is true, you know what I'm saying? How we gonna put him up there if that's true? You get what I'm? Yeah, like it kind of ruins shit. Like R. Kelly, I really
just
fucked
about
with
to
his
say
music. I really did until all this other shit, and then I'm like, damn, bro, I can't listen to No Ignition with the windows down no more.
It don't even hit the same.
Fuck. But anyways, before we wrap up, you got any shout outs, anything you want to say to the people?
Just Dallas, stay consistent, stay going crazy. We are the future. Shout out to my whole team. Shout out to everybody that is constantly supporting me and showing me love. And I'm going to get it for us. So don't worry. You in good hands.
Yes.
Yep. That's about it.
I like it. What you want to say? You want to say something?
No.
You was
fucking.
You was fucking with that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. That was Preacher Nova.
For real. I fucks with it. Cosign. Trey.
Shouts out to this ugly nigga Jug. Shouts out DK. Shouts out to all the Av. Shouts out to our videographer. She doing her motherfucking thing. Just got herself a drone.
Oh,
That
yes,
shit
ma'am.
crazy.
Yeah, shout out Asia. Shout out Shot by Asia. Hey, y'all get them pockets right, and you hit my girl up for a video. If you can't pay $250 for the video, don't even hit her up. Don't even hit her up. Stop hitting Asia up, talking about I'm running them bands up, and then she hits you with that price tag, and you're no longer running the bands up. We're done with that. We're done with that shit. So anyways, shout out to the whole Black Ass Squad. I love y'all to death. It's a podcast, so I can't really take a moment of silence, but I want to dedicate this whole night to DK's cousin, Corday. Rest in peace. Another young person lost. And it's just sad. Like, appreciate your family members. Tell your people that you love them. Go spend time with your people and embrace them and just enjoy life for real, because you just never know when it's going to be the last time. Real shit. So shout out all my fam. Shout out wifey. Shout out my kids. Shout out all y'all fucking with GIMME30. Shout out all our subscribers, all our listeners, followers. I love y'all. Even the people that don't really fuck with us, man. I don't even have nothing to say to you. So anyways, shout out Dallas. I love y'all for real. Like, shout out Texas.
Not for real.
Like, y'all, I remember when I first started doing this, and I didn't know, like, what, you know, the response was going to be, how y'all was going to feel. But I have really grown to absolutely love Dallas, and I always will. So shout out to y'all for real. Like Nova said, stay consistent. Shout out Nova. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Shout out all her artists.
Shout out GIMME30.
We rooting for y'all. Thank you.
Thank you for having me again.
Of course. And we're going to wrap this up with the same thing we started with. Jay Luce and Coach Tev. Oh! And this is...
Let's go.
Give me 30
with the dirty 30.
Yes.
Knock, knock.
It's open.
Let a nigga in. I'm only here for one thing. No, I'm not that innocent. Loose lip, fly talker, OG, Skywalker. Love the way she strutting. Is there any room for me? In between, pick you up.